Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a huge thumbs up. So I never done a video on Roblox Studio. The course said, so my friend said I might get Cooper and use it now. And my friend said, can you do some tutorials? And I was like, sure. So for the past half an hour or so, I've literally been learning scripting. Now, I had this one with my friend especially in mind because she is making a story game, so I wanted to help her by scripting. So, technically, I'm going to be just showing the basics in this video of how to be a scripter. This will be a full playlist, but this is just first episode, beginner stuff. So for the first episode, you need to work your way around Roblox Studio. So, obviously, if you get the wrong way because you've done something too big, you can use this dice here, and that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a dice there, and you can change your side. So I'm looking at the front right now. You definitely won't be able to see because I don't think, but on the very side of your screen, there'll be two windows open. There will be workspace, there'll be Explorer and Properties. Properties are a bit more advanced, so we'll learn that soon. But in this video, we're going to be just going to Explorer and showing you all the stuff. So when you click on Workspace, in the properties, it will show all the stuff in Workspace. Okay, so that's called Workspace, and there's also Players, and so I'm just going to name what's in the Explorer. Workspace, Players, Lighting, Replicated First, Replicated Storage, Server Script Service, Server Storage, Start Jewelry, Starter Pack, Starter Player, Sound Service, Chat, Localization Service, and Test Service. So as we learn more about Roblox Studio and stuff like that, we will learn more into stuff. Okay, so so at the top of my screen there's Toolbox, which helps you insert items from the toolbox. So I'm going to click on Toolbox, and at the side of the screen I'll show you all of the models people have created public that you guys can use that from actual games. So for example, if I type adopt me right now, it would come up with stuff to do with adopt me. So let's wait for that to load, and when that does, I'll show you what that does in Toolbox. So I recommend keeping Toolbox open because if you can't always make your own models, Toolbox is another good thing to have open. Now, at the top of your screen, people in Roblox Studios, I'm not sure if they do now, but some people, this is me, every time I'm like so confused how to rotate, move, select and stuff like that. But near the top of the screen there will be select, move, scale and rotate. So those are really useful when you want to rotate stuff, to look at each other, turn around and stuff like that. So I'm going to model in there, there will be more stuff like parts. And so there's also model, service, and collision. Wait, it's model and service. So model inserts and model lets you insert. Oh, but it didn't work. And what happened? It doesn't like me. Okay. So we're in. Oh, we went to the wrong one. So there's model, which allows you to insert a model from the local files. So, for example, it lets you insert a model from your computer or something like that, and there's service. That's way more advanced, so we'll be learning that in probably my advanced tutorials, which will probably be a whole new playlist, and I might do animating soon. When we reach 10 subscribers, I'll learn animating for you guys. That'd be cool. But service, that's more advanced, and that will tell you how, obviously, to do stuff like how to work with more services as you go along, maybe. So then there's also run script. You'll use that when doing scripts. So Lua code, it's called Lua, and you can learn this in Royal High in the New Year update with tasks. And then there's script, local script, and module script. Script lets you insert just the script. Local, it's really basic. Local script helps you local lets you use it. Local script, and obviously module script helps you use module script. So then the background down here is white, black, and none. So you can just choose what you want your background to be. You can also run a command, but what I'm going to be showing you is the decal stuff. So go to part and wow, so why is that over there? So let's just go over here. I guess I don't know why my part's on there. Now I have a block. So let me try to bring that over to me. Nope, I'm apparently not allowed to do that. So here it is. If we select that, we're in the select mode. We have selected this item. And you can also choose the brick colour, so when you scroll over, I'll show you what it looks like. For example, if I wanted maybe to make a square head. Okay, that's pretty easy for starters, so you obviously might just select it and colour it. And so you can name it. So its parent is workspace. So we're in the workspace part right now. So the parent is the part, the thing you were in with exploring now. So there's workspace, players, lighting, and stuff like I said at the start of this video. So that's called the parent. And when using rotate, just press rotate, select, and that is so useful. You can make it look up, and that is very useful when building. So I think you should keep rotating up quite a lot because it's really useful, and it's just a button. And so then there's also colour. You can go into colouring and stuff like that. So I'm trying to find something really important right now. So at the top, the browsers, stuff like that, you have it's home, model, test, view, and fusions. So some of those are really experienced for, and others you don't. So obviously, material. If I go into my material, I can make this brick. Select and press material, and then I've selected the brick material and I select the item. Now it's brick. Or if I wanted glass, you select, you press your material, and now my thing is glass. So that is a really useful thing if you don't want it like that. And this stuff helps you make stuff like characters. So that is another way of working yourself around it. So there's so I can't find it right now. So I've got my sheets here to help me. There's the service, another important thing. The service is, so we'll definitely do a part two. So there's an area inside your game which a server needs to help make it work. So without the service, so an area inside of the game needs the service, and it would not work in this server when you play it if you do not have a server. Now, before using service, there is a simple thing you need to type. Your code should be game.workspace. Yeah, and so I've written use that script before making your service. So only use it when you're in players or workspace. So that is very useful. So I think, it didn't come up with .me. Type a .me pets maybe. That might come up with something. That's loaded. Let's find a very important thing that helps you look a lot. Yeah, but there's also like colour. You can use the colour from up here. Select and press the colour and stuff like that. So that is really useful, and just press colour, perfect. And there's lots of stuff like what you want the surface to be. And so for example, if I press surface, and I press this, and stuff like that, that is also really useful. It helps you experience the different parts of it. When you press that, when you press surface and stuff like that. So that'll help you a lot during building. So then you can press create. That helps you create some models and stuff like that. And I cannot find a really important thing right now, so we'll leave that. But it's called output. So it tells you when any bug stuff happens when you use a script, just run the scripts, and so I wrote keep window open at all time, because that will really help you with your scripting. So that's all I'm going to tell you for today. Just a first tutorial at beginner scripting, working your way into Roblox Studio. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and a huge thumbs up. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and if it's I hope you feel better soon. Bye!